In September 2007, an international workshop was conducted in Gothenburg and in Uddevalla, Sweden. The theme was Architecture and Learning. 130 secondary school students and 32 experts, architects and educators from 10 countries participated.
I was here when I was 5 years old and I had my first ice cream or something. That's a memory from that place. If they could illustrate that.
Some are looking at the people, how they use the park, and some are looking at the furniture in the park. And so then we will get a quite broad analysis.
The challenge was, how do you define a tolerant, flourishing, and accessible city?
We should help them to find the elements like architects do it, to fix it in drawings or in lists.
The workshop intended to develop and enable practice of various methods for working with young people in urban planning and to enable experience sharing among experts.
Vi har kört hårt nu med att jobba fram ett bra workshopsprogram som ni sen ska hjälpa till att komma in i. Last time when I was here and we were talking, we introduced you that we had some subjects to work with. Like we talked about gentrification, if you remember, and we talked about safety and security and further on. So we have now connect these subjects to the places. The architects will work together with you in different ways. But maybe you will start to talk about this subject first. I don't know, because you have prepared in your groups. It's now time to start to work.
For 3 days, the students researched and analyzed 7 parks and places in the center of Gothenburg and then developed proposals for changes. The experts facilitated these sessions and only the students' proposals were dealt with.
Maybe you have some ideas what we are going to do, and maybe we have some ideas, but we would really like to know if you have what do you think and what do you want?
I don't really have any expectation. I think we're trying to improve an area in Gothenburg.
I don't know either, but it has a lot of potential, as everybody else has said.
The groups were also asked to reflect on these concepts: gender, pluralism versus monotony, safety and security, inclusion and exclusion, gentrification, urban borders in the landscape, and Heimat, which means home in German.
Tycker du att det känns som en säker plats för att vara på kvällen? Så att man känner sig trygg.
Ibland jobbar jag till på natten. Det har inte hänt något under den här 4 månaderna som vi har jobbat här.
But is it necessary to use park in the night time? Perhaps we just should shut all the lights that nobody comes here.
No, there are ways to.
If you are there and want to go there,
there are always people who wants to take a shortcut. So
Till exempel en skala hur stor är en skateboardpark? Blir den jätteliten och löjlig eller får den lite plats? Eller?
I think it's important to make. I think it's a good idea to make a park a meeting place where people can meet and hang out.
Är det lekplatsen? Vad är det där för något? Är det ett träd?
Ja, det är nog lekplatsen.
Okej. Så här kan man ju göra. Man kan ju...
här sitter det inga. Nej, här är det helt tomt. Här är det ju, det där är en gångväg så.
Jag tycker man på något sätt på den här bilden behöver den. Kan man se att det liksom har förbipassage lite. Och den ser man också att det är mycket vägar på.
So, one more question. How can you combine your idea with your friends, the ones that's been presented?
We can try to overcome this border, or also working on a very specific function, which is the botanical garden.
Jag målar inte så himla noga, jag bara målar så man kan se formen och sen fylla i.
Yeah.
Computer.
Mer.
Presenting architecture in schools creates opportunities to inspire children, to make them aware of architecture, and to give them tools for interpreting their surroundings from democratic and creative perspectives. That way, they're prepared for future public discussions about shared environments. Young people have unique knowledge about their surroundings, so it's important that this knowledge is taken seriously and is used during construction planning processes.
Jag ritar i alla fall ledsna barn, för det finns ingenting för barnen att göra i Kungsparken. Och därför är de ledsna.
Så vi vill göra om några av lägenheterna, bara ett par, till kanske studierum.
Kanske bibliotek eller museer som kan vara öppna för allmänheten.
Så på det sättet så vill vi att folk ska återigen få ta del av de här gamla byggnaderna.
And we are putting toilets and a cafe here.
Yeah, and there's going to be a painting in the bottom of the fountain.
Yeah, and some chairs over here.
The workshop was part of an international conference arranged by Playce, the city of Gothenburg, and the region of Västra Götaland. Playce is a network of architects and educators who work with built environment education. Right now, 12 countries are members of Playce. The students presented the resulting ideas and concrete proposals to officers in Gothenburg's City Town Planning Authority. These contributions will be used as support material for restoration and reconstruction of the city's sites and parks.
We started to try to define Bältespännarparken. We thought it was open, but not in a positive way. Open as in empty and a bit hostile and harsh.
Which is the most important thing to do to make the park better?
Light and grey.
Yeah.
Why?
Because it feels quite hostile right now with the cobblestones and as there have been rape attempts in the park.
We interviewed some people to get a better impression what the Gothenburgs think about this park, and some of them didn't know it was there actually. So
First of all, we wanted to add a coffee shop, and we wanted to make it cheap for the students because Gothenburg's University is right over here, and also there's a lot of gymnasiums.
Little older people playing bull.
Yeah.
Yes.
And they need the sand. So if we change it to stones, they can't use it.
When I hear Vasagatan, I will think lots of trams, cars and buses.
They are quite horrible to sit at because they are often very filthy because of the trees and the bird droppings and such. So we thought some kind of roof covering the stools would be something good.
So we just went around doing some interviews, filming it, so you'll be seeing a film here shortly. We hope we have the sound fixed.
Lite fin gräsmatta, man kan sitta där och följa in på polerna.
Does every park need lights actually? I mean, for me it's safer to go walk in a dark park actually.
Okay, why do you feel safer walking in a dark park? I think that's weird.
Why did you want to take away the hedge around the fountain?
We went there, the whole group, down to just sit in the park, and we all experienced that, whoa, there's a hedge, can't get through. So we all had to climb and jump, and it took a long time, and it's just in the way. So we just wanted to take it away and make this sort of an amphitheater Roman stylish stair.
Thanks a lot.
Thank